Hey, howdy. So, I don't really have any specific plans for today. I was thinking of going through the new path that was added by Doctor, which actually seems really cool, and there's a lot of cool stuff there. But none of the information is on the wiki about it yet, beyond the, one area, the Black Sphere world. So I think I'm just gonna start by heading to, Virtual City. Also, Yunari's here. Hello. While I'm here, let me grab glasses. Because I needed to put those away from Innocent Dream, but now that we're done with Innocent Dream, I don't have to keep them put away anymore. So, I have a bit of a strange question, and this is sort of building off of what I was talking about when I was playing the Wizard's Pen earlier today. So any of you who didn't watch that video won't really... I'll have to bring you up to speed to the conversation. I was talking about the moral, ethical, and magical implications of Frosty the Snowman. Because, I mean, it's the winter season, we're starting to get to the point where we're gonna see Christmas stuff again. And this question kind of just popped into my head because I've been watching a bunch of, like, D&D... what's the word for it? Like, monster bios and stuff like that. So the question came into my mind of, is Frosty the Snowman an elemental? And I think the answer is yes, just off of that. Because, I mean, the first question is, what is an elemental? And I am not too ridiculously familiar with D&D, like, mechanisms. I know a decent amount, but not enough that I could really say these things with certainty. But to my understanding, a elemental is a construct formed from some kind of element. It can be something like fire, water, earth, air, something more abstract like ice or hope or nightmares, or shadow or light, something. And actually, I think I misspoke. It's not a construct, because a construct is intentionally made by someone. An elemental sort of just springs to life on its own. Kind of. I think there's a lot of gray area there. Not to mention they've changed the rules a couple of times, so maybe the things that I'm saying used to be true but aren't anymore. Either way, Frosty the Snowman. So, the story of Frosty the Snowman, for those who somehow haven't heard the story, is a bunch of children were walking around in a playground, and they find a silk hat on the ground. They take that silk hat, build a snowman with the normal snowman stuff. A corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made of coal. They put the hat on top, and the snowman comes to life and starts walking around with them. And depending on what you see, whether you see the original like Goofy song, or whether you see the animated short, which is hilarious, by the way. It's very good, just a very good animation from that time period of just super corny and campy and tropey. It's fun. It's the same kind of vibes as the old cartoon versions of How the Grinch Stole Christmas and stuff like that. But in that animation, there is this dude... My memory isn't great, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm wrong here. There's a dude in, like, kind of like Dick Dastardly looking guy in a black suit who wants to take the hat for himself for some undisclosed reason. And eventually, I think he tries to like go up to Frosty and steal the hat, but you know, through the power of children's cartoons, they get away without even noticing that he's there. And then he lures Frosty into a greenhouse, and then, well, because it's a greenhouse, Frosty melts, and the guy tries to take the hat. The kid who was with Frosty mourns the death of the death of her friend. And then Frosty kind of just comes back to life again because the hat falls on some more snow. So this raises some interesting questions. First off, is Frosty alive? Because obviously, funny children's cartoons are not Dungeons and Dragons, and they don't have the same rules when it comes to stuff like whether elementals are sentient or whether or not creatures created by magic are sentient, because for D&D, both of those questions are usually, the answer is no. With specific exceptions, most things that are made by wizards are either not sentient or at the very least bound to service. Frosty does not seem to have either of those qualities. His only real prerogative is having fun with the children. Which, I mean, good for you, Frosty, but the question still remains, is he a living creature? I think biologically the answer is no. Ethically, the answer is probably yes. And now this raises a few more questions about the mechanics. Can Frosty truly die? This is a question that I've pondered for quite a bit. It's a weird question, too, because in theory you'd think the answer is yes, but the way that Frosty quote-unquote dies is when enough of his body melts that it's no longer considered snow. But at that point, he wouldn't be considered snow anymore, and the magic would stop taking effect, right? So it would be akin to losing consciousness more than anything. And Frosty doesn't feel pain. I mean, he doesn't seem to. So I don't think he'd be too put off by all of that. He would kind of just melt, and then the children would remake him, and then whether or not he maintains his consciousness is a completely different issue. Because again, common logic would indicate yes, but we are not in a realm of common logic. We are in a realm of weird nonsense. I always seem to go the wrong way here. Let's see if I get lucky. Damn it. Not a fan of the fact that it's different now. Come on. No! No! I should just be able to follow this left wall and end up on the other side, right? Okay, follow the left wall again. Let's see. Yeah, that does work. Okay. Okay, I see. So, more on Frosty. Is this ability of this hat, this weird felt hat, is it unique to Snow? Because it's some kind of children's story nonsense of, oh, the wishes of the children combined with the magic of the hat is what brought the character to life. And I accept this. That being said, if the children believed that if the hat were placed on anything, it would come to life, would it? Are there limitations on this power? Like, for instance, if you just took the hat and threw it up in the air, and it never landed on anything, but the children, through the children's wishes, another creature, probably not Frosty, is just conjured up out of the air itself. Because when you really think about it, even though the hat is flying through the air, it's still sitting on top of something. Now, that something is quickly being pushed out of the way, but through the power of magic, it doesn't have to. This is very philosophical questions here. Also, I went the complete wrong way. Or even am I? Oh. Oh shit. Okay, I was kind of going the right way. Maybe once I'm done here, I'll go to Vaporwave Mall. It seems like there's some people gathered there. There you are. Time to test a theory, actually. If I go into the Hatsune Miku bar, does it change who has the dialogue bubble? Actually, I don't know if there's a badge for Gallery of Me. Oh, there is. Oh god, Lorne Tower. I still have to do Lorne Tower. That's a really obnoxious one. God, floating city badge. That is particularly ridiculous. Oh. What? Excuse me? I actually didn't know it did this. Oh, come on, yeah. So the event is broken. I thought as much. God, this is a really cool area. I do hope that one day I very much hope that one day QXY expands in this area to put something on the other side of the elevator. No pressure, of course, because, you know, good worlds take time, and QXY makes the best worlds in all of Tuki. What are these guys doing? Tiny little Rosukis. It's the question mark ending without killing any NPCs. Interesting. You know what? Screw it. I want to go to Vaporwave Mall. Right. I forgot it was from Graffiti City. But another thing that comes to mind is, suppose for a second, like I said, the powers of Frosty the Snowman are completely controlled by the wills of the children, and them believing that putting this hat on the snowman will bring it to life. What if the children wished a little harder, and also believed that if Frosty were on top of water, he would continue to survive? I know this is getting into pedantic weirdness, but it is very funny to think about. Frosty melting into the ground in the greenhouse and then just rising back up from the ashes like a phoenix as a water elemental. And now you have Frosty the Waterman. Though I will say, Frosty the Mudman is not nearly as whimsical as Frosty the Snowman. He just melts into the ground and then just the mud rises up with him and creates a new creature altogether. At that rate, it would just be Frosty the Golem, huh? Wrong way. I always go the wrong way when I'm going this direction. I always go this way because I think of the fridge. It's especially funny because they never, like, this isn't explained at all and how this stuff works. The best we get is there must have been some magic. Great. Real helpful there. So that leaves us with a lot of ability to make up whatever the hell we feel like. God, this is... I always think of the one time I ended up going on a tour, or like the one time I ended up participating in one of Yunari's tours. They started following me because I thought I knew the way to, I think it was Sugar Road. And I went the wrong way. And then I went to Serene Docks that exact way, and then went from Serene Docks to where I was supposed to go. But that was still really embarrassing. I remember that. Oops. This is the wrong way, I think. No. Yeah, okay, that's the Bright Planet room. This is the right path. I just have to go up one ladder and then another and then another. Zigzag on all these. The other thing that comes to mind about Frosty is there isn't really a way to kill him if the conditions are right. Okay. So right now I'm at Stony Buildings, which is that mint green. And I want to go to Graffiti City. Okay. Just go down and then link up with that purple path, I see. Frosty is nigh unkillable. Because what, you throw the hat into a fire? Congratulations, now it's a fire. Now it's Frosty the Fireman. At least in this world that I've created. This also begs the question, there must have been some magic. Does that imply that there's a wizard that created this thing? Like, I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility that there's just there's just some wizard somewhere that made this thing. Okay, so it's in the Graffiti City room, I see. Right. I forgot about that badge, but there is a badge for getting all of the effects in under 36 minutes. I Kind of want to try that. I feel like that would be fun. Just to see how far I get. Ah, there are a bunch of people here. This area is really, really cool. Oh, there's the people. More people. Where to go from here? Oh right, I still haven't done Visign Spacecraft. Golden Pyramid Path? Oh. Weird. Oh, this is the... Right, this is the strange thing. Okay. Ah, okay, another Actually, maybe I cap off this episode by just wandering around in this area for a bit. Because actually, I haven't visited all the areas off of here, I don't think. Hang on. Bring in this. It's broken right now, it won't be broken in a second. Golden Pyramid Path. Oh. Wait, 1 in 4 chance per... Oh, great. I love RNG events. I love RNG events. Okay, so it should be right there. Okay. I'm not sure if this is worth 1 XP. I think I'm just gonna go and do something else. So, what areas am I missing here? Do I have Silver Mansion? I do have Silver Mansion. I'm going to assume Visign Velvet Corridors is one of the areas that I'm missing, so let's just go there. Hello. Hi? Scary. I keep looking at the rock world by accident. Okay, Tangerine Prairie, I think, is the other one that I'm missing. Or maybe this is? No, that's Golden Pyramid Path. This must be Tangerine Prairie. Hi. And then from here I can go to Flower Scent World. Okay, this world is kind of hard to navigate. Okay. There you are. Paper Mario looking gentleman. Let's take a stop off at the Petal Hotel, and I think that might be all I do. Maybe we'll see. I don't even know how deep I don't even know how deep this location is. Hi? What a funky little place this is. What the heck? Exams are hell, kids. Yeah. Yeah. What a silly little place this is. Well, I don't have anything better to do. I guess that's all I got for now, huh? Thanks so much for watching.